Greetings everyone, my name's XX and I am back with another video, and this is going to be kind of a long but kind of a boring video. I apologize, but we need to do a city tour because we've been working on this world for about 5 months now, and I finally decided to do a city tour because look how much we've built over the past 5 months. I know I could have done more and I could have done better. I get that, but I've been dealing with school and things outside of the internet in my life, so I gotta compromise for that too. But anyways, let's get started. So as you can see right here, I have traffic lights. Now I'm gonna be trying to, so I got this idea off a website, and I'm gonna probably put this in the description to kind of help you guys, give you ideas. Now I did have to steal some ideas from the website because they were really good, so that's what I had to do. Now this was probably one of the first buildings I ever made in this world, which back in September. This was supposed to be some kind of archery place where you'd go in and you'd shoot arrows and you'd try to get them in the center. It's a very straightforward place. Got an upstairs up here. Now some of these buildings may not have an upstairs filled in, but don't worry, we're gonna try to find some people who are interested in putting things in. So I made a little living room here. I really didn't put much in detail, which I probably should have put a little more detail into, but this was like my first place that I made in this world, and that's all I have for the archery place. So we're gonna go on to the next building. Of course it has to start raining. And I think this is like the second place I built. Like, yeah, this is probably like the second place. This is some candy store that I made. I really don't know why I made the glass like this. I was trying to make it kind of a candy vibe feeling. So if you want some gummy bears, packages are $3.25, 50% off. Sour Patch $2.50, 50% off first purchase. Now, I didn't actually put anything in these chests because I really didn't know what to put in them, but this is kind of like how much the candy's costing. It's not really real, but these are like some fake predicted prices I made up. And then these are like the cash registers right here, kind of like if you were being rung up for an item you purchase or a product. But anyways, let's go on to the next place that I built. And I think the third place I made was McDonald's. I remember I really wanted to get a McDonald's in here for my first restaurant in the city back in September. But here I got a little bit nicer decorations, and I know this is kind of outdated, and I've made new drinking disposals in certain stores, so this is going to probably get replaced eventually. So I'm kind of hoping that I can go in and redo this eventually, because I really do not, this is really outdated drinking dispenser, because I found an idea on like how to make a realistic looking one, and I'm thinking about doing it for here. So that will be a future upgrade, but this won't happen at the moment. But this is kind of like the dining place, and that's pretty much it for the McDonald's. Now, this is kind of a house I made, not really that good, because it was like, well, a lot of these places over and down here are gonna not really be that nice, except the 7-Eleven may be a little bit nicer, because I've had some more experience of building the city stuff. I've gotten a lot of feedback from like my friends and subscribers and stuff, and I appreciate you guys on the feedback. I've been trying to do some of your guys' feedback, but sometimes it doesn't always work out. But anyways, this was probably one of the first ever houses to exist in this city. It's not really going to be owned by anyone, because what I'm thinking about doing now is I'm going to turn this into like a special house, because it was like the very first house I built in this world. So we probably won't be renting this one out to anybody, but we do got some houses coming soon that we will be renting out to people. So in here is like a living room. Not really. I got this TV design off a Google image result, and keep in mind I did use a decent amount of ideas from the internet, like a good amount of ideas from the internet, but I did not I did some things by myself, and I did some things that others had that I thought were really good. So this is like a living room. Not really much to go over. It's TV and TV set, couch. Next up we have a garage. I need to find out how to get a car in here eventually, but that will be a future thing, and it's not right now because we got more other things to focus on. Now, I am going to be missing out on a lot of like big important places, but eventually we will be getting to those, so keep in mind that we're still kind of beginning off the city. We're kind of not really close to the beginning, middle, or end, or I don't even know when the hell this is going to be over, but this is a kitchen, a poorly made kitchen by me. I was not really good at doing interior. I'm more of an exterior kind of person, so interiors for me are not the greatest, so I just wanted to give you all a fair warning. This is supposed to be a refrigerator. Why does it rain like every 5 minutes? So it's a counter. This is a sink right here. This is like a oven, and then this little trapdoor right here is supposed to be like a stove top. Then we're supposed to pretend like these are like cabinet doors, which I think I'm gonna kind of redo some stuff eventually. I don't know when, but yeah, that's pretty much all for down here in these 3 rooms. So I was gonna go upstairs, but let's check out the backyard, and don't mind the rain because it's annoying. Got a swimming pool back here. I didn't really put too much back here because I didn't really know exactly what to put back here, so yeah. But over here is like a little pathway that can lead you back up to the front. Oh, we got a thunderstorm. This is not good. I'll keep it on night, but I'm going to turn off this rain because it's really annoying and loud, so I'm going to turn that off. And we're going to go upstairs. Yeah, I need to put more lighting in here. It's kind of dark, but whatever. Here is like another bedroom, poorly made bed. I really didn't know what to make. I got a bathroom. It's a simple bathroom. This is a toilet right here that you like go poo-poo in, so just keep in mind of that. Anyways, we're going to go up to the next set of rooms, if there is any. And yes, we do. Here's another bedroom. This is, I guess this can be like considered a master bedroom, or like a bigger bedroom for like the adults or like the kids or whatever. But again, we're not really going to be renting this house out to anybody. It's kind of going to be like a special kind of house, so I may just leave everything the way it is in here, because since it's like the first house in the city, so this is kind of a special house. This ain't really like a actual house, so just keep that in mind. And speaking of house, we've completed the tour for this place, so we're gonna go off to the next place. So Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be missing out some stuff that I need to put in still, but I kind of wanted to do like a little overall progress so far kind of video, so just don't mind some stuff being missing or not looking right. It will get worked on eventually, but speaking of which, this is a gas station right here. Kind of not really. I feel like I could have designed this gas station somewhat better, but it was the first gas station I made in here, so oh well. Now I really need to update these drink dispensers. I really should, but whatever. These are kind of like the convenience store fridges where like you'd grab like a beverage from. And these are kind of like the shelves for the places. Back here is where all the cashiers and them keep like stuff that like kids are not allowed to buy and they need an ID to buy, and I'm not going to go into detail about that, so let's move on. So if on that end, that gas station tour is complete. Now, I did make a bar over here, and I don't remember why I did this, but I think I just didn't know what to do over here, so kind of a little bit of a nicer detailed place. I mean, yeah, not the best, not the worst. I made a little DJ booth right here, and I've kind of put some fencing around here, so it's like people know where to walk and certain things wouldn't be in the way, but you'd come up here, you'd just DJ and play music. Kind of like go over here at night for like a concert or the drink, but yeah. Not much. Back here's just a little kitchen. I went a little too crazy on the furnaces there, so don't mind that. Another drinking dispenser with beer. I really need to go in and update these drink dispensers in a lot of these buildings, but anyways. I have showed you the bar, so now we're going to go to this bank, which I really do not know why I picked out the design for this place and made it so huge, but whatever. Now here is like a little cafe where you'd walk in. It's kind of like Starbucks, but I don't know what I'm going to call it. It's not Starbucks, by the way, but we can call it Starbucks if you guys want. Employees only, as you guys can see, because this is where workers would go in and make coffee. It's a lot of empty places. Over here is kind of like a little like waiting lounge for like you're waiting for your appointment or something with the bank. Oh, I did the same thing for over here, but I made like a huge bench. And then over here is kind of like where you would like... Seriously, raining again. Even does this in the shorts that I've been making for a few months. Like almost every short I've made. Now here it's kind of like a secret valve, but I've kind of like left it with like no way of opening it because it's supposed to be a valve and it's supposed to be secret. Then up here are just like a bunch of basic offices, not really anything inside. I feel like I should have spent a little more time on these places, but whatever. But yep, offices, and a blank space right here. I don't know what I'm going to do with next. Or I don't know if I'm even going to do anything with it. But anyways, that's the bank. The next place I'm actually kind of proud that I did was this GameStop right here. I was actually pretty impressed with how I made the sign, and I didn't think I was gonna like make it that well. I like how I designed the place, like the front. It looks pretty nice. I like how it turned out. But on that note, let's go inside. So we're gonna go into GameStop because we, for an example, want to buy a PS5. I don't know what these are, but I think these are for like clothes, because like some GameStops do sell like a small amount of clothing, so I just threw these in. And if you're wanting to get a PlayStation 5 here, it's $500. We got one in stock. We got a PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch Lite. Some of these prices are kind of made up. And then over here we got some computers, like laptops. They're not really that powerful, but they're decent enough to do work on. Got more computers right here. Got the Xbox Series X and S right here. Xbox One X, and yeah. And then we got all the games over here. And that, oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. That was from the last build that I did. Now, I think these up here are kind of like stuff that like are behind the counters for like a GameStop, so I don't remember what. But on that note, we've completed the GameStop tour and we are going to go do the library. I'm trying to go as quick as possible through these so we're not having to spend a whole day on this, but here's like a library I made like back a few months ago. It's not the best, not the worst. We got all kinds of books here. But anyways, you'd go check out your books over here at these little cash registers. So if you want to come check out books, I recommend going here. But on that note, we are done with the library, and we're pretty much done with this down part area, like over here. But we do got to tour a few more things before we head up to that point up there. Now, eventually it had like only this part of a park, which was kind of like where you'd go sit with someone next to them and enjoy nature and life. And you can always walk the bridge and stuff and look at the pretty fountains. I put this in back in September. But I put a lot of benches in here, and then just recently, like a day ago, I built a little play park over here for kids. So, you want to go down the slide? Let's go. Oh, it's probably supposed to be a minecart right there, but whatever. Oh, here's like the little things that would spin. But in Minecraft, things are different. This doesn't spin, but it's supposed to be there for a reason. And here's like monkey bars. And then here's a sandbox. And I think that's pretty much it for the park. But I did make this bench, which I thought was pretty cool. And then here's like a little garbage can, which I need to put more garbage cans in my city world. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the park. I think I might just ignore the rain. But anyways, here's kind of a 7-Eleven. It was not really made that well because I didn't know like how to exactly make one, so don't judge me on that. Over here are another set of like machines. Hold on, I'm gonna turn down the settings. Oh. I accidentally bumped my mic. So, okay. I'm gonna turn this down so it's not so loud. Okay, that's better. Oh. Fuck. So this is what I was talking about earlier, the realistic drinking disposal or whatever it's called. This is like a Slurpee machine, and I really like the design of how these came out, so I'm gonna be doing these more often in like restaurants when I make drinking fountains for like soda and Slurpees and stuff, so I'll be using that more. These are like shelves. Excuse me. These are shelves where you'd like buy candy or like snacks off of, but I don't know what the film was, so I'll leave them empty for now. But anyways, that concludes this part of the city, like over here. So yeah, we got more stuff coming in over there soon. I think we might have to do this in 2 parts because I can't really talk for a long time. But here was like a, I can't remember at the top of my, I should have labeled this place, but I can't remember what exactly it was, but it was some, I think it was some kind of restaurant or something that I made. And then up here were like, or like more dining places. I seriously thought I made apartments up here, but I didn't for this building. But anyways, that's another restaurant that I made. I think it's a pizza restaurant or something. I can't remember. Now, this place is, I think this was like an office or something. I think it was just like a regular office. Down here is like the lobby. I really should have put lights down here. I don't know why I skipped some places for lights. I was kind of lazy and in a rush, but here's an office, and I'm not going to show you like every room in this building because it's like they're basically all the same. They're basically the same, so we don't really need to like go through every single room because they're kind of the same. And I'm trying to keep this video short, but it's basically what this building is. Okay, so this place right here, actually a fancy modern looking building, is a market store, like a grocery store, and over here are kind of like shopping carts, so I put these in, and then there's these shelves that you would get your groceries from, and then back here's where all like the milks and stuff are, and the creamers and stuff like that, like the liquids, like sodas. Other than that, there's not really much else to tour in this building, and I think that's gonna wrap it up for this part. I'm gonna continue on with this sometime soon, but for now, I kind of don't want to go too much longer because I don't want to bore you guys and make this video too long. But if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I really hope you all enjoyed this video and this tour. I mean, yeah, things are not the best, but they're definitely not the worst, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I look forward to seeing how the city looks as we go on, because we got a lot to do still. And we still got another part to go through, so please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Peace.